Good.
Wow.
Knowledge, character, and commitment. 5 years ago, as I was signing up for NCPA, I would have never thought that those 3 words would carry so much meaning. NCPA's Pillars of Excellence are just those words, but they have meaning now that when I started this program I did not understand. High school is a time when we grow and mature. NCPA helped me to grow up a lot. I'm not going to lie to you guys. There was a lot of times when I just wanted to quit the program as a whole and quit school. But there was a lot of times when I just wanted to hang out with my friends and not go to NCPA events and just kind of do my own thing. But NCPA taught me that when you want something bad enough, you're going to have to work for it. It's not going to be easy, as we all know. If everything was easy in life, then no one would have to learn any responsibility or work for anything. I remember struggling a lot freshman year. All those times Miss Cole wouldn't allow us to turn in any late work, and a lot of our teachers did the same. I didn't understand any of that now, but now I do. Most of us will not be able to procrastinate in real life. Turning in papers late, being late for jobs, and not paying bills on time. You'll rarely find somebody sympathetic to give you that leeway. And that was her job. Not an easy one she had to do, but she had to teach us stuff for the future. As freshmen walking into NCPA, we kind of just thought we knew everything. All we knew is that we were going to stay out of trouble, go to these events, and get good grades, and we would just get a scholarship. The second year, I was an NCPA, I was an ambassador, and I got that taken away because of my attitude and because I got in some disciplinary trouble. I got put on probation for the rest of the semester, and I wanted to quit then more than any time, but I stuck with it and got my probation done, showing how important the program was to me, and showing that my behavior would get better. And I did some community service during that time, and for my community service I volunteered at an after-school program down at the Boys and Girls Club at Mountain View Elementary. During my time there, I mentored about probably 30 or 40 underprivileged kids between the ages of 5 and 12, and it was kind of a hard job, to be honest. A lot of times when I was there, I noticed that a lot of the kids that I was helping and helped them with their homework, they seemed almost abandoned, and I realized that at that time that everyone needs someone there for them, and that's what I was trying to be for them. There were a lot of people throughout my life and through NCPA that helped me out a lot, and Chad Kilpatrick was one of them. Seniors would know him from our freshman year. He was originally our counselor, and he may have left NCPA to continue with his goals, but he continued to be a great mentor for me and for a couple other students at the same time. Unlike a lot of the teachers at North and a lot of adults actually, he would call me up and he'd basically just tell me to get it together, tell me that I needed to fix my attitude. It was kind of just like a check. I realized that what I was doing was wrong. But the other thing about Chad is he would listen to everything that I had to say, and he would see my side of things at the same time. He really helped me to mature a lot. Kind of wish he was here so I could tell him thank you, to be honest. Through a lot of my life, I never really thought that I had to face things on my own, and he kind of just made me realize that no one wants a kid who's going to talk back and be difficult, and that's with anything you do, whether it's jobs or school or anything like that. I realized that if I wanted to do anything worth anything in life, then I had to start taking accountability for my actions. And since Chad left, I've had people like Raymond and like Nick who have always had my back. And there's one other person who's really had my back throughout this time, and that was my mother. I know just as much as she knows that I'm not perfect, but no matter what, she always trusted me as much as I trusted her, and she's always pushed me really hard inside and outside of school because she just wants to see me succeed, and she wants me to have better than she ever did, and I really appreciate that. I I always since I was a kid, I always wondered why she was always on my back about school, and now I really understand why. For example, since I got into the NCPA program, I thought this year that I didn't need to fill out any scholarships at all. And I thought that my senior year was going to be easy and that it was going to be a breeze. But her and my sister pushed me very hard to fill out the Buffett Scholarship as a second option. And for weeks on weeks, I just kept trying to get out of it. I didn't want to do it. I did not want to write that essay. I know you guys know what I'm talking about. But instead, I just did it and got it done just in the right amount of time. I turned it in the day that it was due. Started it the week of. So, although some other things came along, and I may get disappointed at times, I can at least say that there's always going to be hope. If it wasn't for my mom and my sister, I would be out of luck right now with no possible scholarship, and I don't know if I'd even be going to college right now. So through all the stuff that I've been through, my mom's always been there for me to support me, whether it was for me getting in trouble in class, or if she was just there for me when I had lost friends. She's always just been my biggest supporter, and I can't ask to have anybody better in my corner. Someone once said that time doesn't wait for anyone. Don't wait for it to fall in your lap. You have to make it happen. And as most of us know, it's a lot easier to say that than to do it. I know students know how many times you've been late to class this year, and all the weekends when you were just trying to finish up a paper that was due on Monday, but instead you just hung out with your friends and just thought that you'd do it in class, and then you stayed up all night Sunday and turned it in. And I know that I do it, that's for sure. But in 4 years, a lot of people have come and gone in this program, and I know that not all of us are going to go to the same college, and not all of us are going to be eligible to get the scholarship, and not all of us are going to be successful right out of high school. But in today's generation, America thinks that we're all just a bunch of slackers, and with the tools that NCPA has provided us, I know that we're going to be trendsetters, lawyers, doctors, and the teachers of tomorrow. It is up to us to set an example for generations to come. To those new to NCPA, you have an opportunity to better not only yourselves, but your friends, your families, and the communities and the nation. You can make a difference. That's just what everybody needs to know. And everybody needs to take the information that NCPA provides you, use it to your advantage. There are so many different areas that all of you are sitting here today, no matter what you're going to do, have the potential to better ourselves throughout this program. So I tell you here today, don't waste your opportunity or advantages that NCPA will offer you. Life is too short and too precious to sit back and do nothing. Thanks.
Woo, Justin! Hug her!
You better hug your mom!
Hug your mom!
Hug your mom!
Good. Beautiful moment. Beautiful moment. Great speech, Justin. Good job.